Greetings, I am MJ, your gracious hostess, and in this video I will be recapping and reacting to season 10, episode 13 of My 600-Pound Life featuring Larry. So when the episode starts, we find out that Larry is 45 from Albany, New York. But before I get into that, I just want to say generally I really enjoyed this episode. Larry was a different type of patient, like he had this upbeat, he seemed like an extroverted personality, so I really liked this episode. Now, after the introduction started, right, we see Larry's blurred out behind, and I was like, yo, so once I saw that, I already knew what type of time this episode was going to be on, so I was like, okay, let's see what this episode has in store for us. So we saw that, right, then we saw Larry in the bathtub. Yo, I could not believe that Larry could fit in the bathtub. That blew my mind, and I was like, okay. And Larry was bathing with bleach. Now that, I was like, hold on, what's going on here? Because bleach is a harmful chemical, so I'm wondering, is there some trauma associated with that? I saw on the show My Strange Addiction a woman that bathed with bleach. I don't understand, but that's another topic. But yeah, he was bathing with bleach. Again, I couldn't not, I was like, wow, he actually fit in the bathtub. So that was interesting. So there's another patient we got on here for the hygiene gang. So that's Larry and James a few episodes back with the Good Hygiene Brothers Stand Up. That dude in Montana, I can't remember his name right now, but he was so disgusting bathing with the baby wipes. That was gross. So then in the episode, we see Larry making his breakfast. Now, he does have a caregiver come help him, but Larry made this big, humongous breakfast of bacon and eggs and English muffins, and he's singing and cooking bacon. I'm like, what the hell? But Larry lets us know that he was a gospel singer. So, he said he uses the time he makes breakfast to give gratitude and praises to God. Like, okay, that's nice, whatever. That breakfast was too big, and his singing, he says he's a gospel singer. I'm going to take his word for it. But I know the Bible says make a joyful noise to the Lord. So, okay. So another interesting thing, when Larry goes to the grocery store, well, it looked like a bodega, not like a full-fledged grocery store. But Larry didn't even get in the damn grocery store good before he talking about he about to faint. He feel weak, so he needed some juice and cookies so he could get through the shopping trip. And that just really showed how addicted to food Larry is. And maybe there's just some, I don't know if there's some social anxiety or what have you, but he was in the little electric wheelchair shopping cart. So I don't know why he felt like that. But he said he didn't want to make a scene and, the ambulance can call. Okay, cool. Larry was singing in the bodega. He sang wherever he go. And then he was singing when he got home. He ordered that DoorDash or whatever for Popeyes and singing, eating those dry ass biscuits Popeyes have. I don't even, like, Popeyes is trash. It really is. That's not good. I'm from the South. That's not good fried chicken, whatever. I know Popeye based in Louisiana, but they get a thumbs down for me. The quality went down greatly. So throughout this episode, again, Larry being in New York, one thing I can really say that I love about this episode and a positive thing about Larry is his consistency. I love his consistency. Like, he's really a fighter. Every time Larry weighed in, he lost weight. And that's something you don't really see on the show. A lot of times you see a patient like 1 month lose weight, next month gain weight. It's just this up and down seesaw effect. But I was so proud of Larry that even though he wasn't meeting Dr. Now's milestones for weight loss goals, he still was consistently losing weight. And Dr. Now did tell him about, that he was proud of him for losing weight. But at times you could tell that Dr. Now was annoyed with him, and I wasn't sure why. Only thing I can think of is perhaps that because Larry has had weight loss surgery before, because he was once over 900 pounds, maybe Dr. Now just feel like you're not going to do what's right. Because he did mention, statistically speaking, if you had weight loss surgery before, you don't have much success the second time around. So I was proud to see Larry working out with his trainer, losing weight, walking around, trying to get himself off that walker. He had friends, he had people in his life, I think, that cared about him, like his cousin. Um, so that was good to see because the cousin, now he wanted to stay with her in Houston, but she was like, no, but you can stay close. I love that she used her she set boundaries and she let him down gently. You know, she said, I'm still here to support you, but you can't stay here. And I get that Larry has lost his mother, his sisters, his nephew, and I've experienced a lot of loss in my life too. So I know it's painful when you lose your immediate family or anybody you love, whoever. It's painful to keep going. But I really hope that Larry continues on his weight loss journey because it ended. We didn't really know if he got surgery. I want to say it was approved. Y'all let me know in the comments. But we didn't see him actually get the surgery. So I really hope that the producers follow up with Larry. Now, we'll say that Larry is on Facebook under his name, Larry Meyer. So I didn't see any photos of him on there, but he does post pretty frequently, and he did make reference to the show. So I wish Larry the best. He seems like a fun person. He has a good spirit. And one thing I love about my 600-pound life is if anyone is ever curious as to why I react to the show, I love the show because you get to see someone go from tragedy to triumph when they actually are able to conquer their demons and, meet the requirements to get the surgery. I really love to see people, get it out of the mud, do it organically, really, because it's a lot of work. I mean, these people literally have food addictions or compulsive eating disorders. So to see them really meet Dr. Now's standards and get that surgery is amazing. It's literally a miracle. So that's all I have. Again, I just want to say, Larry, I'm riding with you, brother. I want to see you. I hope you got the surgery. I hope you're well. Let us know what's going on with you if you run across this video. But let's keep the conversation going. Let me know in the comments what stood out to you all. What were your favorite moments from this episode? How did you think about Dr. Now's energy in this episode? I was like, Dr. Now just seemed like, I don't know, he was kind of, I don't know why he was right there with Larry. Larry was nice, and I love Larry's self-awareness. Like, he knew he had a problem, and he wanted to really conquer it once and for all. So, one more thing, too. Is it just me? Because sometimes I'm multitasking, but did y'all notice that Dr. Now did not send Larry to the psychotherapist? Like, he typically sends patients to the therapist, and I'm wondering if maybe Larry already has his own therapist, because he does take medicine for depression. But like, what was up with that? I know Dr. Now just seems so impatient with him, and I get he's been down this road before, but come on, Dr. Now, you was kind of mean to Larry. But again, that's all I have. So let's keep the conversation going in the comments. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I like reacting to the show, so I'm going to keep the reactions coming. Let me know if y'all interested in like 90 Day Fiance. I really like that show. I just recently got into it. I can do some reactions on that one. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Until the next upload later, y'all stay safe out there.